Or let me say, when we get to heaven and people see why they didn't become much, if we have feelings in heaven, people will hate their parents. I got to that point. For example, there was 2 years of my life that I didn't speak to anybody in my family.
You didn't speak with anybody?
Anybody in my family. I didn't call, I didn't text. And it started from an evening, just one evening.
They called you?
No. I needed, so I was cutting with someone, then we were dead broke. And all I just needed was 2,000 naira just to maybe buy noodles and just eat. I called everybody and texted everybody. Nobody picked, nobody responded. Nobody responded. And even at that point, I'd made small money before because I started doing business quite early. And so I felt that I didn't have anybody. There's something I say a lot of times, that Omoti Oniya on the going.
A child who has no mother
does not get wounded in the back. And I think the day I saw that was the day that I would say my life changed. I just became numb to everybody in my family. So that consciousness that you are alone made me go wild. And why I said people will later eat their parents is because, for example, what is Onjiomo eating the fruit of the labor to the likes of Otedola? Is it cars? Is it houses? Is it money? There's nothing you want to do to take care of him. He can't take care of himself. So it means that even many of the expectations from children, from people's children, it is flawed. But parents are entitled. For example, when you give birth to a child, this child did not ask to be given birth to. Taking care of the child, you are not doing the child a favor. It's your responsibility.
Yeah.
Expecting returns from taking care of the child, right, should not be a blackmail that I labored on you. No. I didn't ask to be born. But there's an investment you make in the child's life that the child becomes something and the child recognizes it. And in fact, to people of substance, what they call unjomo, or what I call eating fruit of the labor, would be legacy. That I've built this thing. Please take it on from there so that my legacy does not get eroded. Not, you did not send me allowance every month. So when we see all these things, I know people that when they just start making money, in fact, I have scenarios around me that if I can give them the right advice, it is that cut off family first.
Really?
Yes. I know people that the way they are going, they will never rise. And that's why I said, by the time they now find out at the end of their life that why didn't you rise, it was family.
Family in what sense?
Family based on for example,
black tax.
Yes.
You said for example.
For example, if I'm hungry or I'm not okay yet, and okay, simple as ABC, if I die, my mom would leave.
Yeah.
That means that what I have now, if I don't get productive with it, with the reason that I need to send back home, it won't cure our poverty. I won't also rise. So all of us will remain in that hole.
Wow.
That's for everyone coming from a poor background, at a level, at least for like 5 years of your life, you need a level of wickedness. You will see people that you love suffering and you won't do anything about it, even when you can.
What you're saying is quite tough.
It's just the way to come out. It's the way anybody can come out.
You're saying at some point people should get to the point where they're saying this is the priority. I need to come out first.
Yes. Because if I have a cup and it's half full and I'm pouring to everybody, they won't have enough, I won't have enough. But if I just wait up until my own cup is full, I will overflow. They will end up having enough. I would not reduce.
True.
So many people start pouring from an empty cup too early. So I've seen someone who, as we speak right now, is dealing with it. Why? He literally liquidated his business to take care of his dad. The father still died. If they had lived... Now, this is not to demonize them for not knowing, because it's also because someone did not teach them better. So that's why they didn't do better. But that you didn't know, I can't bear the consequences for it. Sir, when I first started making money, I was still in school. I was selling clothes on campus. I was making pretty well for a student.
Yeah.
But I've been so entrenched in the thought of take care of everybody around you that I will literally call people that, do you need money? Because one, see, it's not just about giving back to people at home. Is that, check it very well, even you don't know what to do with money anymore.
Because you've not built the culture.
And most times, you are not giving because you are a good person. You are giving because that's the only place you derive a sense of meaning from.
Wow.
So you're even giving to feel good, not because you really care about this person.
And sometimes you feel people give because they've been gaslighted.
Exactly. So you also feel like, I've done it now, I'm okay. So a lot of these things, if we check it very well, in fact, a good parent at a level should say, take care of yourself first. Leave me, I will find my way.
Yeah.
When your child rises, they will come back and take care of you. Expecting them to, because you are pulling them back down to that same thing. It is just a painful truth.
True. I remember a story. This girl was getting married to this guy. She didn't have a job. The guy didn't have a job. No source of income on both sides. So it was a case of practically sourcing for people to give towards the wedding. And eventually, the wedding held. And I don't even know why, in cases like that, those are people that want to also be loud in their wedding.
Even wedding is another conversation.
Oh, interesting.